Smart life is the way to go. I've been away for some time, but I'm back now, and today I'm going to talk about something that a lot of people want me to talk about. After the previous one that we spoke about power, all the different styles of power, the one that drew the most attention was personal power. And today I'm going to give you advice how to enhance your own personal power, because that is where you have to go. And to do that, there are two things that you need to realize. First, personal power comes from the inside, and personal power is on the outside. The inside is where your energy is created. It comes from the core, from you. That's where you actually manufacture this personal power. That's where you create your purpose. That's where you find your passion. That's where you get your reason to be. And when you have these things, your attitude comes into a line. So you have your purpose, you have to get that. You've got to decide your passion, align your purpose with your passion, your reason to be. All these things tell you, why am I who I am at this point in time? And then your attitude just comes out of that, and that will radiate out of you in a subliminal message unrenowned to anybody. The second thing is that you have to show people your personal power. You have to demonstrate it. They have to see it. And there are physical things that you need to do. The first thing that you have to do is you have to adapt a proper routine. Routine helps you so much. It calms you down. It makes you make less decisions. It is something that just enhances everything in you. It's when you wake up, what you do, brush your teeth, wash your face, go for a shower, whatever you do in the morning, do it. But do it every time like that. It gives you the stability. It gives you security inside. That is what the routine does. And the other thing is, it gives you a healthy lifestyle, and it enhances your health of your body. And these things become visible. You become timeous, become courteous. All these things come with routine. Excellent to embed proper routine. Then the way that you present yourself, the way that you walk, and the way that you dress. You've got to dress properly for the occasion where you go to. Your clothes don't need to be new, but they need to be neat, and they need to be there for the occasion. Do that. Make sure that you are neat. Make sure that your behavior is proper, that you have manners, that you demonstrate proper manners. You've been taught manners by your parents when you were growing up. You've been taught manners everywhere you went. So just demonstrate that. There's no excuse in life for bad manners. You know that? And bad manners, one of the things that enhances your personal power so much. And you have to behave proper. Say the proper things. You have to conduct yourself in a very special way when you are under pressure, when you are experiencing so much tension, when it is an abrasive situation and it's directed at you. That is the way that you can show your personal power, in the way that you behave under that. Likewise, when you are happy and jubilant and at a party, the way that you behave there. So you must behave proper. Proper under fire, proper under happiness, and so forth. You have to show your conduct in such a way that people can always look at you as an example. And for that example, you have to focus on how you do it, and you have to have patience. Patience is such a virtue. Not having patience shows so much. It destroys your personal power so completely, not having patience. And it's better to say nothing at times than to comment, because not everything that you experience needs a reaction. Then we are going to the way that you speak. Speak and communicate in such a way that people can understand you. Speech is communication. Make sure that the words that you use are audible. The language that you use, people understand. They don't need to go to a dictionary to know what you were saying. Speak in a way the people that you are communicating with can understand that. They appreciate that. It is for them good that you can speak in that way that they understand. Make sure people get the message that you are talking about. Your tone of voice. Speak slowly and properly. Make sure that there are breaks in what you say so that people can listen and internalize it. It makes them comfortable, and then you carry on. And then there's something that you really have to do, and this is one of the most important things I'm going to say to you today. And I am looking at you, and I'm looking at you in such a way that I want to see my own reflection in your eye. And that is why I'm looking at you in this way. And you must look at a person when you speak to him so that you can see your own reflection in that person's eyes. That is a very passionate look. It's not a glaring look. It's not a threatening look. It is a look that really demonstrates your interest in that person. And when that person speaks to you back, then you also look at him or her in the same way to search for your own reflection in their eyes. They will immediately recognize your honesty and your sincerity in the communication. That is very, very important. It is very rude to speak to people and not looking at them. It is as rude as when somebody speaks to you and you are not looking at them. And if you speak to somebody and they're not looking at you, you remind them of that in a nice way. Say, sir, madam, I'm talking to you, please look at me. I also know in certain traditions, the subordinate may never make eye contact with the superior. I'm not talking about situations like that. I'm talking about the normal run-in-the-mill of life. The same goes with greetings. When you greet, you stand up. You never sit down and greet somebody. You stand up. That is proper. That is manners. You stand up and you greet somebody. That shows respect for that person. The other thing is when you shake a hand, you take a full hand. You greet firmly, but you don't try to destroy the other person's hand. It's a firm but a gentle handshake. That it shows confidence and it shows trust. That builds up your personal power. Can you see how all these things, they add in onto this puzzle? And then it comes to pointing. When you talk to people, don't point them like that. This is very threatening, extremely threatening. When you want to say, I want you, rather use your open hand like that and say, I want you, I need you. Open your open hand. There's a big difference between this and this. And when you do this, look into his or her eyes and search your own reflection so that you can draw that energy from that person, and that person can really understand the power that you have and the power that you are transmitting, and they will understand that. And the last thing I need to say to you is, when you are in a position of power, use that responsibly. Don't abuse that to show people that you are the man or the woman of the day. Use it responsibly so that people can respect you from having that power, and rather using your personal power than using your positional power. And I hope this will today help you to enhance your personal power. That is the ultimate power in life. Thank you.